I've got some stuff written down, which is probably unlike everyone else, because they're very intelligent and know what to do, but unfortunately I'm not as clever as those people. So, quick bit of observation though. When I got outside, I noticed that the sign straight above is called Prince of Wales Passage. And I'm not being funny, but if I'm stood in Prince of Wales back passage, it doesn't exactly feel very good. So I nipped next door just to get some Rizla, and the guy said to me, "What colour do you want?" So I said to him, "Well, what colours you got?" He said, "We've got silver, blue or green." And then he said, "Do you want king size?" And I just thought, hang on. Is it just me that looks like a junkie around here, or is it everybody that's coming in and looking like junkies? But anyway, I'll get back to my script bit because that's probably a bit more funny than my normal stuff, so I'll let that one go. So yeah, I was on my way up here today, and I rung up my mate Ali, and I said to him, "You're going to come up, Ali? Are you going to come up and see me do my act?" He said to me, "No, John, because every time I come up and see you, you take the piss out of me." I said, "No, it's not that you're bald, so I'm not going to rip you for looking like an Easter egg at April." But he said to me, "No, you're going to fucking rip me." So I said, "Alright then mate, I won't. Ali Pisha, I'll let you get on." And that was that. But decided to get the train up here with my mate Toby in the back there. So we got the train up here and I was sat down, and there's some really sexy women on the tube in London. Where I come from, you don't really get a lot of sexy women, especially on the trains. So we got on there, sat down, and this Thai bird come and sat bang opposite me, and I thought, fuck me, she is gorgeous. And I looked at her, she looked at me, and I looked away, and I looked back at her, and I thought, don't get an erection, don't get an erection, but she did. So yeah, my missus really wanted to come with me tonight, but apparently 1 minute 30 seconds was not enough. And I've been trying to keep her fit lately, so I've worked out that by offering her anal sex, she runs a mile every single time. So I just keep offering it to her. I took my little boy to feed ducks the other day, but apparently they prefer bread. He told me, he said, "Dad, for the first 9 months of my existence, I felt like a man trapped in a lady's body." I was talking to my neighbour, and we were discussing this vegan leaf eater down the road. He said to me, "Have you seen?" I thought, "No, I haven't seen Herbivore." And then I see a Jewish guy making some tea. I thought, Hebrew.
Should ban those ones.
But no, I actually went to church today, and I see one of my mates hanging on a bit of rope. I thought, bell end. I saw the priest after, but it was just the same old story. Yeah, I'll tell one last joke, and then I think I'm going to knock off. But there's a pub landlord stood in the pub, and he's kicking out time, kicks everybody out, and it's just about to lock up, and he pulls the thing up, and all of a sudden there's a... So he opens up the door, and there's a tramp stood there. And he says, "Can I help you, mate?" He says, "Yeah, you ain't got a toothpick, have you?" He says, "Toothpick?" "Yeah, hold on." Walks off, comes back with a toothpick, says, "There you go, mate, you can have that." So he shuts the door, pulls the chain up, unlocks it, opens the door. Another tramp stood there. He says, "Can I help you, mate?" He says, "Yeah, you ain't got a toothpick, have you?" He says, "Yeah, a bit weird, but hold on." Walks off, comes back, says, "There you go, mate, there's a toothpick." He says, "Thank you very much, governor." Shuts the door, pulls the chain up, opens the door. Another tramp stood there. He says, "Let me fucking guess, mate, you want a toothpick?" He says, "No, mate, you got a straw." He says, "A straw? What's going on out there?" He says, "Well, some guy's thrown up, and the other two have had the best bits already." Anyway, my name's Ron John, and that's me for this evening. Thank you very much.
Hey.